Hello everyone, we're back.
Mike is fixing the sound. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Let's see if Mike actually got the
I can hear you.
sound fixed. Okay. Are we on YouTube?
Yes.
Barbecue meatballs is what we're making today. And meatloaf. I'm actually making both. And I forgot to get the link to the meatballs thing.
To the meatball thing?
Yeah, to the living room. So Mike's going to put the recipe in for you guys. This is from our Dining on a Dime cookbook page.
Jamie has a new thing.
177. Dining on a Dime cookbook, page 177. How to make barbecue meatballs. And then you will notice in your Dining on a Dime cookbook that meatloaf on page 191 is actually a very similar recipe. So it's basically the same recipe, a little slightly different, but I use the same recipe and I make up a bunch of meatballs and a meatloaf at the same time so I don't have to re-dirty everything, okay? So.
Wow, you're getting lots and lots of likes. Hello everyone.
Hello! Yay! Okay, so I buy 5 pounds of beef like this.
I shared the meatball link already.
And I've already cut into it because I had to make the before for it. So, or I mean the after before we did this. I had to make the after before we did this. Yeah, I said that right. Okay, so.
You're not supposed to say it's the magic of television where we do time travel.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so you take this big old hunk of meat here.
Should we tell them sorry about my...
There you go. Please excuse Dave's coughing. He's very sick today.
Possibly no school.
Thankfully, they were off school today, and not thankfully, depending on which moment of the day.
We even got a couple of dustings of snow.
A little bit. All right, so then are you getting worse?
Hi Yvonne, glad you made it back today.
Are you okay?
Can you open this?
So BJ came home last night and said, yeah, I took my blood pressure at Walmart and it was 160 over 145. Mom and Dad said, you should have gone to the hospital. Of course, he didn't know that. He didn't wake us up, but so we're having to watch him. I got my ground beef in here. Then I just pour everything else in. So I got my eggs. And I got I have seasoned salt that I use, so I just put all of that in there. It's got my pepper and my onion powder. It has a little bit of garlic powder too, and my salt, so I just put that all in at once. And then my milk. And then I use gluten-free oatmeal because I'm gluten-free and I like to eat now and then. And so that's what I'm using for this. And then you add just a smidge of chili powder. Doop-de-doop. Okay, a big smidge of chili powder because it's a double recipe.
Wow, it seems unnaturally quiet today.
Uh-oh, is nobody talking to me? They're so enamored by my...
No, not on the commentary. I just mean here.
Oh, here. Okay, so then you got it all in here. And here's where the fun begins. Now, I will admit, this kind of irritates my fibromyalgia. The cold meat kind of hurts my hands a little bit. But I just power through it and then put my hands under warm water as soon as I'm done. So just get in and start mixing it all in. And just mix. And like I said, this is going to make a meatloaf and some meatballs, both.
Linda says BJ needs to see the doc.
Yes, the problem is we can't get into the doctor until Friday. Thanks to our new healthcare system. So, if it gets worse, we will be going to the emergency room.
We're hoping we can hold out till Friday, though.
We're trying to hold out till Friday, but
we've been keeping track of his blood pressure all day long, every so often.
a friend, a neighbor, and a friend gave us a blood pressure cuff to keep track of it, and if it goes back up again, then we're going to head over there.
Melody asked, does BJ have a headache? Yes, he does, Melody.
Yes, and that's...
He's been having them all.
He has them really, really bad. And no one can figure out what the problem is.
Did you just say, does Dave have a headache?
BJ.
Oh, that must be him.
How's it doing?
47 over 79.
Okay.
Sin says she's been looking forward to today's show.
Yay! Can you taste test?
Yeah.
Yes, you may taste test when they are done.
Melody
Yes.
says you have an urgent care.
Yes, they're only open till 8, but we do have an urgent care, which is where our primary is. Okay, so, I don't know if you can see, but this is what it looks like when you're done. Okay? Dave, can you hand me the bacon grease out of the fridge? I forgot it.
Farmer Meemaw says
Oh,
that
it's right there.
cold hamburger meat hurts her hands too.
Is that what?
That the cold hamburger meat makes her hands ache too.
Yes.
Well, here we were listening to Christmas music earlier.
In the door. Without a
especially in the mood.
So then I take, for the meatloaf,
I don't understand
Susan
why.
said, I noticed you don't use a measuring spoon.
for this I don't, because I've made it so many times I kind of have it like memorized.
Sorry guys for the weird lighting.
So then for the, oh thank you Dave.
Well, do you
then-
want this in there?
sure.
Okay.
Then for the meatloaf, I make my meatloaf first and I rub bacon grease in and all around. See? All around. Rub, rub, rub. Get it all nice and greased with bacon grease. And that just adds extra flavor, okay? So then you take your meatloaf, just like that, folks. I mean, good grief, this doesn't even take 5 minutes. So, you spread it in there.
Ew, that
Now,
looks gross.
if you want to make our extraordinary meatloaf on livingonadime.com, which I guess I could have Mike find the recipe for that, all you would do is add in your cheddar cheese before you put it in here, and then you have your extraordinary meatloaf from the website.
Oh, sorry, what was I looking for the recipe for?
Extraordinary meatloaf. If you just type in meatloaf, you'll find it.
Extraordinary meatloaf.
Extraordinary. Now, normally I would, if I make 3 or 4 of these, I would line it with foil, freeze it in here, and then take it out and put it in a zipper bag. But I'm not going to do that. What's the matter?
I can't get in the fridge. I was going to put this way.
Just open the door and stay outside for right now.
This one here?
And, yes. And we're going to eat this probably in, I don't know, 6 or 7 days. So I'm just going to throw this whole thing in the freezer because I'm not going to be making bread or anything that I need the pan for it. Okay? So then you would get, for the meatballs on page 177, you would put them in a 9x13 pan and an 8x8 inch pan. Now, this is my grandmother's, mom's mom,
Jamie has a good idea.
recipe. Yes, what's Jamie's good idea?
I recently used Doctor on Demand. It's an app and you can make appointments and then they Skype you and then they can prescribe meds to you.
Jonathan
and
said
everything.
that too.
Oh, interesting. I've never heard of that before.
It helped us when we were moving and Bree had strep.
Wow. We might have to check that out.
Doctor on Demand is what it was called.
Doctor on Demand? Is that what it was called, Dave? Doctor on Demand. Okay. So then,
Sorry, guys.
so then you don't have to grease, but you can. Your 9x13 pan and your 8x8 pan. Now, this is my grandmother's recipe. She took this to every church function. I mean, every church function, every whatever, and everybody just raved over this meatloaf. And these meatballs, excuse me. I have never eaten meatballs that I have liked better, ever. Everybody says, oh, I make the best meatballs. These are really the best meatballs. Really, guys, they're the best meatballs. And so normally, Grandma would make a big batch of these, and then she would, like a double batch, and she would freeze part of them. So that's what I'm doing right now, because I have our dinner where I made them in the oven right now, okay?
Linda says it sounds like I have strep, by the way that I described.
Well, I don't know what he has. He has something. Okay, now these are actually a little on the large side, I guess. I'm making them a little big. But, alright, there. Let's try that. Yeah, a little bit big. Okay, so what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to freeze them, and then I'm going to put them in a freezer bag, and then when we go to eat dinner, I'll just pull out the number that I need, put them in my pan, put my barbecue sauce over top,
Ooh.
and
She said
cook
your
the
flowers-
amount that we need.
She said your flowers are lasting for a long time.
Yes, my flowers have been lasting a long time. Thank you, Sue. You got a good deal for me. All right, so let me get these finished rolling. Do we have any questions? And then I'm going to make the barbecue sauce here as soon as I'm done rolling, but I'll have Mike just so I can wash my hands and be done.
No questions.
We haven't really any questions. People were asking about questions where they were asking if we should take BJ to the doctor. Some were saying, somebody asked if it could be anxiety. He says he's not at all anxious.
Not anxiety.
He says he's not at all anxious, but I know that I think the doctor assumed that the last couple times when his blood pressure was high.
Would you like to come
apparently.
tell everyone it's not anxiety so we can have it on live TV so the doctor will
But-
listen to you?
I've heard it's anxiety.
They keep telling him it's anxiety, but every time we go to the doctor, he's perfectly calm. He's not upset. He's not like... And he's had this for a long time, actually. The blood pressure's been high for a long time.
Do you have any of those meatballs?
Yeah, like 4 years. He's had high blood pressure, and they keep saying, oh, he's just nervous. And I'm like, that just doesn't make sense.
I'd
Yeah.
rather have high blood pressure at Walmart.
Yeah. What,
Can
Dave?
Any of them? Can any of those meatballs be like no barbecue?
Yes.
Like, you make like half of them no barbecue. So
Yeah.
I don't really like barbecue.
Oh, Mary asked, when you're using the oven or stovetop, do you turn it off about 5 or 10 minutes before it's done and just let it sit to finish? Sometimes I'll do that to save money, but wasn't sure how much it really saves.
Okay, I don't really think it saves that much. It might save you like a couple of pennies to a nickel maybe. But I do that though if I'm in the middle of doing something and I'm afraid I'm going to forget to turn it off so it doesn't burn, then I'll turn it off then. So
Jack, you should come to the chicken dance. He's being shy. We finally figured out how to do it.
okay, so now, like I said, I'm putting these in the freezer and I'm going to make the barbecue sauce. Let me check what I got in here first. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so these I put in an hour ago. If you are on our Instagram, you would know that.
Yum.
So there they're starting. Or, I mean, they're almost finished. And let me show you Grandma's barbecue sauce recipe, okay? What?
Can I taste test the ones that are almost done?
You can when they are done. They're not done yet, but they will be. Okay, so for Grandma's barbecue sauce,
You use bacon grease for something there, right?
I use bacon grease to grease my pan.
Because Rebecca asked, do you keep your bacon grease in the fridge or on the counter, and how long does it keep?
I keep it in the fridge and it keeps for months. So I keep it in the refrigerator and it just stays in there for months and months. Okay, so now you're gonna put your barbecue sauce, your brown sugar.
Ew, that's gross.
And
then
then
in my mouth, guys.
garlic powder. And then my ketchup. Okay, so here's a little tip for ketchup. I started measuring my ketchup and I ran out. If you take and add water to your ketchup bottle, like this, and then shake it up, use that for your chilies and your spaghetti sauces, and you have a little bit more flavoring. And it just adds a little bit of a good flavoring.
Birthday girl.
Okay, so here is
Whoa, that looks
one.
weird. That looks super weird.
Putting in my ketchup.
I'm allergic to ketchup.
You're not.
I can't drink it.
Since when are you allergic to ketchup?
I just don't like it.
Okay.
So, I knew
Now,
it. The cough drops that we need to buy are Fisherman's Friend.
Fisherman's Friend. Yes, I knew that.
Penny says, I can't wait to see behind the scenes. It's going to be a blast. Do we have another behind the scenes?
Not yet. We're going to. So then for this one, it was just like a tablespoon left. So then I'll shake this one up. And then I'll make chili. Tomorrow I'm making me some vegetable soup, so I'll just throw that in there with my tomatoes. Okay.
Wendy says, you are just like me. Christmas mug in summer and another season in winter.
Yep. I love Christmas. Okay.
Sandy asked if it's the same ingredients in the meatballs and the meatloaf.
Yes. Now our meatloaf recipe is slightly different, but it's basically the same, and what I do is I just use the meatball recipe usually. Okay, so now we have liquid smoke, okay? You can oh, well, now it's really smoky. Oh dear.
Look at that. Sorry, I'm not very good at doing her voice at all.
You want me to show everybody that gray hair I found today on your top of your head?
Yeah, tell them where it came from.
It wasn't me!
I didn't have it before I met you.
Wow, Mom, burn. Well, you have gray hair way before that.
Hey! Shh!
No, you literally, this morning, you were like dyeing your hair or something.
Shh! They don't need to know that. I'm naturally beautiful.
They need to know that you're not perfect.
This is natural hickory liquid smoke, and I find it in the condiment section, like with mustard and all that, ketchup and all that. So then you just stir it all around and mix it up really well, and this will keep several weeks in the refrigerator. So if you want to make a great big batch and then just store it, go for it. And then you can make meatballs once a week and you don't have to remake your barbecue sauce. And of course you can just buy barbecue sauce if you want, but honestly this is really pretty good. Okay, let me see if I got enough.
Oh, Heather's asking, do you freeze them cooked or uncooked?
I freeze them uncooked. That's pretty good. I'm gonna add a little bit more liquid smoke.
She's like not heard of that. Liquid smoke, what's the actual, what's
Well,
actually?
it's just water and natural hickory smoke, vinegar, molasses, and caramel color and salt.
Is it like Worcester? I don't know.
Worcestershire sauce? No, it's not.
Tabasco.
It's not like either Worcestershire or Tabasco. This is its own. It gives a barbecue flavor to things. I don't know. They may not have this in England. I don't know. Do you guys do a lot of barbecuing in England? I'm not sure. So.
Turid was asking if it could be from ticks because she said it can make them sick in Norway.
We've had him tested and it came back positive, but it's not, came back negative, but doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. Okay, what do you think?
Oh,
Wasn't it honey and lemon?
So then what I do is I pour my barbecue sauce over the top, plop it in the oven for 350, and we're done.
Mom.
And you can also put it on your meatloaf. If you want to put it on your meatloaf, you can put it on your meatloaf too. Or if you would rather ketchup, you can do ketchup.
Meatloaf is so good.
What?
Are these ones in here still done? Or
They're almost done. They have about 5 minutes or so. So then, let me show you what they look like. It'll be okay.
man, that sauce is extra good.
So then, I cleaned up some potatoes and put those in my iron pot in the oven, and we'll have meatballs and mashed potatoes. So then this is what it looks like.
Oh, wait, hold up. Here and there. What's hot toddy?
It's a drink with alcohol in it. It's like cider.
Because Debbie says to ask you to make me some. For my cough.
I might go get you some whiskey. I'm getting so mad at the doctors.
I would not
They
be
don't-
against you giving me whiskey.
They don't give anybody cough medicine anymore. It used to be you could get cough medicine and it would actually stop coughing. Now, you can be coughing up a lung and they won't give you anything. Makes me so mad.
Doesn't even help by itself.
So I may have to go start getting whiskey for him. Okay.
Seriously?
Hop,
Like legit?
hop down. I need to sit.
Like real whiskey? Like really?
Yes.
Yay! I get to have my first alcoholic drink ever legally. I mean, oh, well, no, it's not legal, but
No, not really.
Oops. Ah.
All right, so that's it, guys. I mean, that took me longer because I was explaining it, but usually that takes me like, I can spend 10 minutes or so and make up at least, if I do 10 pounds, like I'll usually do 10 pounds of meat at a time, and I'll make up like 3 meatloaves, and then I'll make like 50 meatballs. Don't. And so when I do that, I've cooked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've cooked like 7 meals, and it takes. Isn't that fun?
yay, we've gone viral.
Here, hold on. Just keep smiling, dear.
No, I was just thinking. Oh,
Guys, look
I
at
almost
the
did the wrong.
mess.
Oh,
Hold on.
Look at the mess.
I almost did the wrong music for I Love Lucy. Whoa, no, I did do the right music.
Ah, it's coming up the edge.
Wait, Mom.
All right.
Okay.
What were you saying,
Oh,
my dear?
goodness. Hold on just a minute,
You want me to
everybody.
wipe and
I'm
you can talk?
creating a dam.
Thank you,
I'm
Jack.
creating a dam.
Creating a dam. Thank you. We had to save the computer first. You work on the computer. Let me do this.
Actually, I was just thinking you could talk and I'll wipe.
Okay.
Someone said, wow, fast moving. Oh, well, I forgot who that was. Jeff.
Okay, Dave,
Hello,
what are you doing?
everyone.
There's some
We're
stuff
still
falling
here.
on the desk.
Oh
and it's
no.
not
Okay, hold on, guys. It's going all over our TV equipment. Just a second.
Okay, well, it was starting to drip down here. Whoa.
Okay. I'm breathing.
As I lift it over the other
I'm
computer.
breathing.
All right.
Jamie says rubbing alcohol will dry out the computer.
You do the computer. Let me do this. Okay. So.
Mud Pie says this beats Kardashians any day.
I don't know how to take
Sue
that.
says, did you save the cup, Tara?
Yes, I saved the cup.
She saved the cup, and before I saved the computer.
I was more worried about the cup than the computer.
Was that the gnome cup?
Yes.
Oh yes, Sue.
Sue in
That's a
England.
priceless thing from a special friend in London-ish. North.
From
North of
England-ish.
Yes.
Okay, Jack, can you go
And
put that in the laundry,
meatballs.
please?
Done.
Okay, are the meatballs done?
Candy says a day in the life. ...
Okay.
Jamie says to breathe. Tara is breathing. Mike is still smiling.
Thank you, Jack.
Are they meatballs?
Jack.
Oh, actually, yeah, it should be fine. I wouldn't.
Okay.
It'll get more
There's a
on there.
lot of water over here.
All right, leave it right there, and that'll dam it up. Okay.
Louise wants to know what is liquid smoke. I'm in Australia.
Oh, have mercy, that did me in. Okay.
Let me
Okay,
search it up.
liquid smoke. I don't know how to describe it. It gives things a barbecue flavor, but the ingredients are water, natural hickory smoke flavor, vinegar, molasses, caramel color, and salt. So
White hickory seasoning.
people use it a lot on, like, they'll marinate their ribs and brisket in this. We used it on our brisket for Christmas, and it was really good. So I don't know really how to. It says it uses in soups, fajitas, turkey, fish, beef, anything you brisket, chicken, beans, beef. I do add it to my baked beans also. Anything you want to add a smoky flavor to.
Guys, like the video.
Robin asked what it does for the recipe. You already sort of said it gives it a smoky flavor.
It gives it a smoky barbecued flavor. This is the barbecue flavor for homemade barbecue sauce.
Mud pie meant that in a good way, not a bad way.
Yes, no, thank you, Mud Pie. Sorry.
And Mary asked about. Sorry, go ahead.
I was sick to begin with before the show started, and so, yeah. No, I knew you were joking around. It's okay.
Mary asked about how much it costs. She said she's never bought it before.
I think it was like $2.50 or $3, between $2.50 and $3.50, somewhere around there. It's not horridly expensive, and my bottle's almost gone, but I've used it for several meals. So, yeah.
Linda said I saute mushrooms in butter and liquid smoke, and it's so yummy.
Oh, yum. That would be really
That does
good.
sound good.
Yeah.
It's like vanilla extract, but smoke flavored instead, is what Jamie calls it.
Yeah, it's like vanilla extract, except it's smoke flavored, and you add it to your meats. Jamie, that's right. Very good description. Yes.
Jennifer says they have liquid smoke in Canada. And Teresia says I've used the liquid smoke to make a smoked salmon cream cheese dip.
Go get a plate.
Poor Dad.
She said she uses it to make a smoked salmon cream cheese dip.
Oh, yeah, that would be really good. Yeah, that would be really good.
Barb says you guys are so fast with the tea.
Okay, wait, you need to scoot back. The way things are going, scoot back a little bit further. Okay.
Ice cream scoop for the meatballs, question mark?
Yes, you can use an ice cream scoop to make meatballs.
Nick, Julie.
There you go. Now,
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah.
just a minute, Jack.
Just chill your
So,
pants. Don't get your pants in a bunch.
excuse me, step over there for just a minute. So now I have a large ice cream scoop and a baby one, and there's one in between these, and that would actually be the best size for meatballs. But if you can, if you can't, I would use this size, because if you use the small one, even though the kids would like it, your meatballs, you would want to cook less time. You wouldn't want to cook them for the full hour, probably 45 minutes.
Dad.
Otherwise, they would turn out like little hockey pucks. So
Jen wants an Amazon link for, I'm guessing the
Your
liquid smoke.
What? Oh,
Okay.
Hold on, let me ask.
okay, let me make sure they're cooked through.
Are you just dying to have that, Jack?
yes.
Just
Okay, so let me cut it up so they'll dry, so they'll cool quicker. Okay.
Okay.
man, those kids must be loving it out there.
Good.
What?
Okay.
Dude, just
So-
make me one full. Just give me a couple full balls. Sin wants a link for the smoke and the ice cream scoop on YouTube.
Okay.
Oh.
And I had fork.
Excuse me just a minute.
I think my cough's calming down a bit.
Okay, so like I was saying earlier, when I make this recipe, it makes a mess. And, well, that's expensive on Amazon.
That's Prime. That's probably why.
Scroll down.
Yeah.
Right here, this is the one.
It's also that price.
It's good.
Yeah, but it's more ounces.
That's good
So
stuff.
Mike's giving you the link for the liquid smoke on Amazon, but it's a bigger bottle. It's 16 ounces, and this one is it delicious?
Oh my goodness, guys, you guys need to try this.
Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
except I'm on the
Yeah.
wrong account.
Is it delicious? Careful, it's gonna be hot. So the one on Amazon is 4 times the size of this, okay? But, so that's probably actually cheaper. I should just buy it off of there, because that's cheaper than the grocery store, actually. So if you want to, then that is a good one to get, and I think I'm gonna buy that as soon as we're done.
Are we gonna
Because
talk?
I'm
Wait,
almost
so,
out.
so were those swim trunks from thrift store, Mom?
Yes.
Because Jamie said, "Do you like the new trunks?"
Oh.
Earlier. And I was like, "Yeah." How
Yep.
do you know that?
Yeah, Jenny and I went to the thrift store on Saturday. I haven't got the video done yet, but we got some good deals on that
Wait,
trip.
is Jamie
She was
featured
fun
in it?
too. She found some soy wax for candles and a bunch of molds, and I found a bunch of stuff, and yeah, it was fun. Okay, so like I said, I make this all at once, and I'll do 7 to 10 meals at a time. I don't do a lot of freezer cooking, but this is one thing that I do freezer cooking on, just because it makes kind of a mess.
Sorry for the delay. Liquid smoke. I'm pasting it in right now.
Is it super yummy?
It took a little longer to get
Here.
the link than
Okay,
we
let's start.
anticipated. Poof. There.
This barbecue stuff tastes like.
Mmm.
What do you
Oh
think?
man.
This barbecue
delicious?
stuff tastes
That is really
like
good.
candy.
Is your wife a good cook or what?
Yes.
No,
There
you're
was
a
one
chef.
with the ice cream scoop. I don't know where that is.
Did you type in ice cream scoop?
Mom, you're not.
I guess
a
that
cook,
would
you're a
work, huh?
chef.
I'm a chef.
You just have to
Do you want to see other questions while we're?
Yeah. Let me find the ice cream scoop here real quick, and then
Oh,
we'll.
okay.
Where
Jamie
did
says
it
she
go?
had a great time.
Oh, that's weird. Right there. Oh no. Let go of the mouse for a second. Did you
Is that
happen
pretty
to see
yummy,
any
Jack?
of the?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's in grocery. That's
Yeah.
why.
Hold on, Mike
Sorry, we're
had the
looking up
wrong
the.
department.
Who was it that asked for the ice cream scoop, Dave?
Sin.
Oh, Sin. Okay.
Mmm.
Good.
Yum.
You guys must try these.
This one.
I
Mmm.
don't want to eat the rest.
You full?
Yeah.
Well, they were pretty big. Mmm. Mm.
Okay, Sin. I'm about to paste that link in for you, so look for it as it comes by in the comments.
My lungs hurt very much, so they feel like
Yeah.
someone's punched
Oops.
me.
Oh, actually, Sin. It might have. Looks like it made it. It linked. I linked it a second time because the first time it linked the wrong stuff. So, and I'm pasting it in on
No,
Facebook for those who want it.
it didn't work
Um,
right.
Paige, if you're ordering the Dining on Dime cookbook, it takes about 7 to 14 days. It goes via media mail, and it depends on where you live. So it can take up to 2 weeks to get there. Usually it gets there within 7 days. We ship via media mail to save you guys on shipping, so.
So Louise asks if you're gluten free. Is it okay because you're eating them?
Because I used gluten-free oatmeal. So.
Diane
forgot to
says,
go to the
"Hi
store."
from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Your little show looks great."
Mm. Hello.
Oh, Paige is asking how long it takes to get the book.
Yeah, I just answered that.
Oh, okay.
I need more.
Becky says, "Do you make your own vanilla extract and sourdough?"
Yes. Sometimes I do make my own vanilla extract. It just depends on if I have vanilla beans or not. So, I do sometimes. And I haven't made sourdough forever. So I might do that for a show one day. Yes.
Jamie. Oh.
Yes. Yes.
So go ahead,
Jamie
Dave.
says, "Where are your heated rocks, Tara? I expected you to be wearing them."
Yeah, I got some heated rocks at the thrift store too, and I think they were brand new. They weren't in the box, but all the oils were wrapped up and everything, and I think they were new. I tried them. It's okay. I don't know. It was kind of hard to use, but yeah. Yep. They were kind of hard to use a little bit, so I don't know. Everyone's having audio-visual problems.
Oh,
made your
are you guys
pizza
having
chops.
audio issues? I'm hearing it okay here. That's why I wasn't sure.
You should not be out of.
Mary asks, are they firm when they're done or kind of fall apart?
They're firm. Yeah, they're firm, but they come apart easy. So, here, blop another one on here and let me show.
Oh,
So,
man, I'm gonna get myself.
see, they don't fall apart on here when you do it. But
These are
if
gonna
you
be gone by the end of the show.
probably, but save some for mom and dad.
They're really, really
It's
tender,
gonna be
yeah.
like the time.
But they're really tender because see how they just cut really super easy. So
It's gonna be like that one time with like the sausages or
yeah,
whatever.
I
where
remember
cut
your
them.
sausage time. That's what I'm saying. Leave some for mom and dad.
Yeah.
Did you say these? You can make these in the crock pot?
You can make them in the crock pot if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, Karen said I bet you could and it'd be
Yeah.
yummy. Summer said she saw you on Instagram.
Yay! Thank you for joining us on Instagram. So I am trying to post more on Instagram. My Tara's tightwad tip of the day. So go and check out today's tightwad tip if you didn't.
Tommy said I saw your family snow day. Looks fun. Yay.
Yes, it was a lot of fun. So we're gonna try and start doing that. I think has been one of our most popular videos. Everyone really seemed to like that video, seeing what we were doing. So
Yeah. Kim asked, what do you make to go with the meatballs?
so what I'll use. So tonight, what I'm having is baked, which are in there now. And if you clean your baked potatoes and add some bacon grease on the outside and some salt, they're really good, and they're like Texas Roadhouse baked potatoes. And then I'm gonna make a salad to go with it.
You know
And the
what?
boys will eat carrots.
I hate to say this, but it's 3-step symptoms of strep throat, and I think I am getting it.
Paige asked, how long will it take if I got the book? She's
I
in
answered.
Wichita. Oh, you answered that already? Okay, sorry.
Wow, you're in Wichita. Hot dog. It shouldn't take more than 6 or 7 days.
Oh,
But-
you may. Sorry, I wasn't listening. If you said this already, but Bonnie asked, what do you use for veggie and a starch with the meatballs?
Yeah, so I usually like make baked potatoes or like those country fries, something I can put in the oven with it, and then I'll just make a salad or cut up some cucumbers and carrots and some peppers and have that with ranch dip.
And Cherie said she ordered the book last night. Can't wait to get it.
Yay! Thank you. So if you're wondering, I haven't shipped books since last Thursday. So what happened Friday? The boys were off school Friday. And
So was a catastrophe, David.
And I might be
Yeah.
off school tomorrow.
And
because-
what were we doing Friday? We were doing something. So I couldn't get them shipped Friday. And then, of course, today's a holiday. I was going to do them today. So if you ordered Thursday or sooner, they haven't gone out yet because we go through the post office.
Sorry. Let's see. We had many more questions over here. Kim was asking if it could be. I don't know what this is.
I have no idea, Potts, what
POTS.
Kim, what POTS is. I don't know.
Des says she's finally home today. Worked half a day. Now finally watching us over after a week. Good to have you here, Des.
Yay! Yeah, Farmer Mima, I hate mixing it with my hands too. It hurts so bad, but it's so delicious.
Let's see. We answered that one already. Jennifer said we don't even eat meat yet. I'm still watching. That's dedication.
Wow, Jennifer, that is dedication. Thank you for watching.
And Linda said good morning from Victoria, Australia, where it's going to be 98 degrees Fahrenheit. Whoa.
Wow.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Do we prefer that or do we prefer this?
I prefer the cold. I do.
I prefer the heat because the cold
Lo-
can get rid of all the computers and technical stuff.
Laura asked, how long does it take for the books to get to Western Australia? Ooh, we have no idea.
So Australia, it can take a while. I sent one in October. Somehow when I copied the address, part of it was really strange. I copied the address, but the middle part of the address wasn't there and I didn't realize it. So I sent it in October and it just got back to me last week as returned. So it can take a while. It can probably take several weeks to get over there. I'm sorry. But I guess we need to just have a Canadian and European and Australian
shipping outlet.
Uh-huh.
That would be awesome. And Donna Gary McClinton asked what seasons do you use for meatballs. I just pasted the recipe in for this one.
Okay.
Oh, Heather said she missed whether you said freeze them cooked or uncooked. And your mom said either one would be fine.
Yeah, you can either cook them or uncook them to freeze them. I prefer uncooked only because I have no idea why. I've just always done that. So it's kind of up to whatever you want to do. So
Louise asked, could you use homemade tomato relish instead of tomato sauce?
I guess. I've never had tomato relish in it, but I'm sure it would taste good.
And Jeanette says, I've heard pineapple juice is good for coughs.
Yeah, that's what Mom said, and I tried it last time, and it seemed to help a little bit.
And yeah, Gina said to be pushy with the doctor because you know your body and doctors practice medicine. She knew something was wrong and they kept telling her nothing was wrong and it was cancer.
Yeah, I'm going in with him and I'm going to be very firm.
Pound them.
Oh, Sharon asked on the meatballs, do you form them lightly? Or do you pack them hard?
Oh, I don't...
Kind of medium-ish.
Yeah, kind of medium. I don't really pack them, but they're not just real... What are you doing?
Nothing.
But they're
It's
not
enough to
just
stay
real...
together, right?
Yeah, I just pack them until they stay together. So I guess medium, I don't know.
Tanya said, I dropped and spilled dinner tonight too, so I'm glad I'm not the only one.
I'm not surprised. Today has not gone well. I'm kind of frustrated. I started working on my...
When is this?
I started working on my soap ebook yesterday, and then I found a major issue with the recipes.
I have a couple things.
And so I was trying to get my soap making ebook done, and it wasn't going well. The boys were fighting. The boys are sick. We're concerned about BJ. The house was a disaster, and I picked and picked and picked up and picked up and picked up.
And then we just made it worse.
But yeah.
Jamie earlier, I don't know when, but she said on Friday you were working on the boys' room, and that's why you didn't.
Oh, that's right. Friday I was working on the boys' room. That's why I didn't get books shipped, because I had to get their disaster picked up.
Oh yeah, because I came home and she was like, I spent 5 hours cleaning your son's room. And I was thinking, all right, Clint Eastwood, it's going to be all right.
And then the next day,
I was
my bed
very
completely
unhappy.
messed up.
Rhonda said, asked, what's the difference in oatmeals? She said, I looked at our Walmart and the ingredients are the same.
So there's different oatmeals. So now they have gluten-free oatmeal on top of everything else. Let's see. There's rolled oats, there's quick oats, and there's steel cut oats. Okay, steel cut oats is the least processed. It's got the hull and everything on there, and you have to cook it a really, really long time.
It's also high amount of fiber.
High
so
fiber,
if you eat too
yeah.
much of it, you'll have problems.
Yeah.
Oh, and Linda also said something.
And rolled oats is the next process down, I believe. And that's where they take off the fiber, but it still takes like 5 to 10 minutes to cook it instead of 20 minutes with the steel cut. Well, then quick oats, which is what I used and what you need for this recipe, those cook in a minute or less. Everything is stripped off so that you just, the water is absorbed by the oatmeal really fast. And then gluten-free oatmeal is not processed on the same machines as wheat or barley or other rye, other gluten-containing grains. Yes, Dave.
So, Linda said that POTS is postural orthostatic hypertension, and based off of Google, it's a medical condition consisting of sudden increases in blood pressure when a person stands up.
Interesting.
I think he still has it when he's down too, though. We're
should check
testing
and
various
see.
things to see. Like if he drinks coffee, the blood pressure goes down.
Yeah.
That's totally the opposite of what you would expect for most people. But Becky says, can we support you through Amazon orders?
Well,
I was
you
just
can
saying-
order our ebooks through Amazon and those come from us. But if you want Dining on a Dime, it's not us. It's other sellers.
I think she meant if she buys stuff at Amazon. So,
Yeah.
like if we could put
what
a
I
link
just
in
said.
there. No, not our books. Anything.
Oh, yeah. If you use our Amazon affiliate link, yeah.
When we paste the
Uh-huh.
Amazon link in, if you use it and then even if you click through it and you buy something else in the next 24 hours, we do get a small commission. It's not really big, but
Yeah, it's like 2 to 4%. It just depends. But what I do is I support big family homestead. So I have their Amazon link bookmarked on my page, I have their link bookmarked on my page, and then I just click that every single time I go to Amazon, and then whether I buy something or not, then if I happen to buy it, they get credit for it.
Paige is asking what the Instagram name is.
Living on a Dime.
Yeah.
2.
Somebody had taken our name, and I had to go in and tell them, hey, you can't do that. We have it trademarked. So, yeah. So we got it back. Yay! Living on a Dime on Instagram, Living on a Dime on Twitter, which I had to go do the same thing for. Living on a Dime on Facebook, Living on a Dime on YouTube, and livingonadime.com.
That's a lot of living on a dime.
That's because we're living on a dime and loving on a dollar. Oh, wait.
Okay.
That's weird.
Loving
Well, that means 10 times the budget.
Oh,
Becky said, you all have a great family show. Love all the tips.
thank you.
Yeah, and we all have our own. That's part of the fish tank. We all have our own YouTube channel. So I have mine. Dad has his. Oh, wait, no. I think Dad
Yep.
has his. Ellie and BJ have theirs. But Jack doesn't have one.
Loving on the meat.
There were a couple people talking about Mexican vanilla, and Gina said she gets hers in San Antonio, but some other people were, well, one other person was concerned about using Mexican vanilla.
I've heard Mexican vanilla isn't probably the safest thing to do.
I think it depends
But-
on
Yeah.
who makes it.
So if you want to make homemade vanilla, go to livingonadime.com and type in vanilla extract. We also have it in Dining on a Dime on page 303. Where's 303? And all you do if you want to make homemade vanilla, I mean, it's super simple, is take your vanilla beans and slice them in half. Right here. Page 303, vanilla. See how simple it is? 2 ingredients. Oh, so here's a funny story about the vanilla. So when I was writing this book, I was pregnant with BJ. And I wanted to test this recipe. So I was like 8 months pregnant, and I went into the liquor store to get the vanilla.
That's right.
Or to get the vodka. And the guy just gave me this really funny look. So what I do is
He still sold it to her, though.
yeah, he still sold it to me, but which is now that I think about it. But anyway, what I do is I just take my vodka, I split my vanilla beans in half, toss them in there, and let them set for 6 to, let's see, how long do I say on here? 3 to 4 weeks. And then you'll have vanilla.
Any meatballs left for Daddy, Mary B says?
Yes, we have 2, 4, 6 meatballs left out of, we have 6 meatballs left out of 16.
Karen asked approximately how many meatballs does it make if you make the whole recipe?
The whole recipe about 30. So yeah, it makes about 30. Well, I'll have to check out to see what that POTS is and see. Yeah, interesting.
Louise asked if I order from Australia, is there any way I could get the book as soon as possible? Money is not a concern. Is there a faster way to send it?
I
International
think
priority?
I can send it international priority, but I think the shipping is like $50 or more. So if you want to send me an email, Michael put our contact information in there. Send me an email and with your address, and I will get you an exact quote, and I can send you an invoice if you want to do that.
I have an idea.
Man, money's not a problem. Maybe we should be friends with her.
Yeah, because there's that one on him. I didn't actually say what it is, but I just pasted our contact link in there. Oh, and now they're asking where did I take you out? Friday
Oh
night.
man, well, don't say that.
Huh? No.
Oh, okay.
We can say
So
the name
we
of the restaurant,
went,
can't we?
yeah,
We went. There's a restaurant here called Three Margaritas, which is a Mexican place.
but we went to this place called Pepper's Grill, and we think it used to be a different restaurant, or this, but we went there and it was so loud. I was like, I cannot listen to this.
What?
It was
So
really
we
loud.
went to the quiet Mexican restaurant, if that tells you anything about how loud it was. So, but it was really tasty.
Yeah, it was pretty busy, but it wasn't nearly as loud as that.
I remember that night. I just went on your computer, Skype me in.
You Skyped me in, huh?
Lisa says I was diagnosed with high blood pressure at the age of 18, been on medication since then. So Lisa, how's that
Wow.
working for you, the medication? Susan says she uses an Amazon link to help the Animal Rescue League.
Do you hand roll the meatballs or use a cookie scooper?
Oh, Sandy says to keep them updated because
Huh.
her son goes down too when he drinks coffee.
I don't know. When he drinks coffee, it goes down. I mean, it went down in like 5 minutes
We tested
today.
it today, and the thing is, he said in the past he drinks coffee because he can't sleep and it helps him sleep, and I thought that seems backwards, but I looked
Yeah.
online and it apparently happens.
Thank you, Sherry, for following us on Instagram. What is my favorite go-to meal out of the cookbook? Well,
Cheeseburger rolls.
The honey baked chicken.
cheeseburger. I will tell you, I don't really have a go-to meal because this is really literally the only book I cook out of. I really don't cook out of anything else. And so if I want pumpkin bread, I go here. If I want chocolate chip cookies, I go here. Although they're not called chocolate chip cookies, they're the oatmeal cookies. But main dishes. Some of our favorite main dishes are the meatballs that I made tonight. Green chili, fajitas, Dave's cheeseburger rolls, which he loves. Let's see, what else? I'm trying to think of what else. Let's see, stew. We eat the stew a lot. We eat the chicken soups. We eat, I have tomato soup in here. It's really good. My soup mixes, I use those. Let's see, main dishes. Let me get over to beef stroganoff is a big one. Chicken fried steak is Mike's favorite.
Yes, delish.
Liver and onions, I eat that all the time. Mexican casserole, roast. Okay, roast is probably my number one because it's the easiest one. You just dump it in the pot and sprinkle the seasoning on it.
Honey chicken.
Honey baked chicken, stacked enchiladas. Those are all the ones that we usually eat. The turkey. The roast chicken. And the roast sticky chicken. And the pork chops. And ham and potatoes.
Well, you must cook out of that book a lot, woman.
I'm serious. And the Navajo tacos. We really do. The cheese enchiladas. And pizza. Those are the ones that we eat the most frequently. If you have my 10 meals that I'm always talking about, I have 10 meals that I rotate. Those are them.
Sylvia said I knew Dave was going to say that. I'm not sure what he said.
What did you say, Dave?
It would have probably been 10 minutes ago.
What?
Oh,
I'm a little behind on the comment.
Dave's cheeseburger rolls
Oh.
Yeah.
was the favorite.
Karen says I drink coffee to go to sleep too. And
Yeah.
hubby just shakes his head.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. Okay, let's go back here and see.
Wait a minute, go back to her medication thing. Did you see what she said? Medication works well. I also watch my salt intake and I stopped drinking all caffeine. I try to eliminate stress. Huh.
Yep,
He says he's not stressed, but there could
Yeah.
be it might be some salt related, but the caffeine seems to make it go down for him.
Is this show just about my headaches?
Yes, the show's just, they're worried about you. They have girls that wanna date you.
Robin said, I hope BJ finds out what the problem is. I went through a bad patch many years ago. They finally found out what was wrong, but it took a long time. I went from doctor to doctor, so press on and be insistent.
Well, we're going to my functional medicine doctor on Tuesday, a week from tomorrow.
Mary said
And we're going to shell out a boatload of money. I hope he's worth. Is he worth it?
He's worth it.
Are you sure?
Well, we've got a lot invested already. We have to cover our investment.
Who's gonna take care of us when we're old?
Yeah.
No, he's worth it.
Yes.
Mom loved that cute little face.
Mary B says to the go-to recipes, let's just say the whole book.
Yeah, I mean, I really do use. If I go to cook something, I use there, and I just about thumped my daughter on the head the other day when she came in with a pumpkin bread from Paula Deen. When your mother has the best pumpkin bread ever.
Well, Paula's probably had more butter than yours.
Poor Ellie. She's always looking up new recipes.
So, Turid said, if I don't drink coffee, I can't sleep. I drink coffee, go to bed, and sleep. Maybe we're different people.
Yeah. Well, and I had a genetic test, and they said that on the genetic test that they're finding certain people with certain genes have that trait. So
Yeah, the ladies are asking BJ to come talk.
Uh-oh.
To get on. He sort of refuses. He's like the Sasquatch. We have to kind of surprise him to get him on camera or get him in just the right mood.
That's like with my
Phyllis says
vlog.
handsome.
With my vlog on
He's
the birthday,
handsome.
I told BJ I wasn't recording and then turned off the sound on my camera and just recorded him.
Laura,
Laura, I don't have rheumatoid arthritis with my fibromyalgia yet, thankfully.
Gina says, I think you need to make hamburger rolls soon. Is that the ones like the cheeseburger rolls for Dave?
Yeah, I did
did,
make
actually.
those about. Go look on YouTube,
Oh, did you?
and I made those live one day.
Dad, if you haven't
So
done this yet, you need to change the post for cheeseburger rolls to Dave's cheeseburger rolls.
yeah.
Penny says, oh my word, I took honey baked chicken for lunch 3 times last week, and every day someone came over and said, what is that? It smells so good.
Thank you. It is. That's our number one. Honey baked and maple glazed are our 2 top main dish recipes on our website.
Kathleen Hansen said, test blood in both arms. It can be different between them. I have to rest about 10 minutes after arriving in office. If they use a manual cuff test, they test with high pressure if I don't. Wait, what?
Interesting.
Oops.
Just a second. Mike's trying to find the cheeseburger roll video for you here. Are there any questions? Other questions, Dave?
Any YouTube questions?
Any
I'm not
YouTube?
on there right now.
No YouTube questions.
Lana said, liked you on Instagram, watched the 2-ingredient fudge video on YouTube, and could not get over how much Dave has grown. Cheeseburger roll guy.
So on our fudge video, that was in 2014, but we didn't get it published till 2015 because that was when we were going through our court stuff with Mike's folks.
If you watch Dave's mini pizzas, I'm like this tiny.
Yes. And now you're tall with
And then I'm
barbecue
like,
sauce on your chin.
what? I'm gonna use your decoration towel
Oh,
again.
okay.
Okay, I'm pasting in the
got it.
cheeseburger roll recipe. Finally. There it is.
No.
I forgot. Do you ever cook with a
No.
pressure cooker?
I don't.
Oops. Oh, why did
Sorry, Bandana. I don't ever cook with a pressure cooker. Was it my cousin? I don't know. Somebody in our family had one explode on them, and my mother has terrified me of them, so.
Let's see.
Hello, Southwind. Thanks for joining us.
Oh no. BJ,
Mary
blood
said, I didn't get your
pressure
cookbook for Christmas, so I finally broke down and got it for myself. Don't make me wait.
I try to ship 2 to 3 times a week, but last Friday I just wasn't able to get it done, so they're going out all tomorrow. Yeah, I've got like 65 orders waiting to go tomorrow.
Wow.
So you guys are loving my cooking shows.
What would it mean if you had like a 100/1 blood pressure?
It means you would be dead.
Oh, okay.
Corinne says, nice to see you guys. Glad you're here, Corinne.
No, Emily, BJ doesn't drink energy drinks. It's going well, April. Thank you for asking. Our evening is going well.
Corinne
Except
asked,
for when
what
you
about
spill-
cinnamon rolls? Do you make those?
Yes, I have cinnamon rolls in Dining on a Dime.
You drink any
She loves
coffee.
cinnamon rolls.
I know, that's what I said.
Except for coffee.
And Pepsi.
Cinnamon rolls are on page
Dave Strom.
76 in Dining on a Dime. And if you want enchiladas, let's see, Mike will get the recipes for you. Can you get cinnamon rolls and enchiladas? Enchiladas are on page 216. Okay, so you guys can see, I'm not joking.
Was it a video or the recipe on the site?
On the site.
Okay.
This is what I cook from every day. So you can see, I mean, I actually really use it. And like right here is the pie crust recipe. You can see how much I use that. And let's see, where's the...
Oh, I'm doing the recipe for both of those.
Now, can you tell what our favorite recipe is in the book? The no-bake fudge cookies that Ellie makes like twice a week. Poor Ellie, she makes them for her and her brothers devour them like 30 seconds after they're cooled.
I'm sharing the cinnamon rolls recipe right now.
So this is our favorite recipe.
I think you know you.
And I'm also supposed to get, you said, enchiladas.
By the way, if you guys have the book on page 275, I think it was Kim, I can't remember, said that there was a typo and I left out the ginger. I don't know how 20 years later we're just now finding that. But if you want to add a half to 1 teaspoon of ginger, depending on how gingery you like your ginger snaps.
I don't see the regular enchiladas in here. They're stacked enchiladas.
Oh.
Sour cream enchiladas.
Yeah, that one.
Mom, I think it's Leanne, but she said
But these...
your snow video brought back many memories.
Oh, thank you. This sour cream enchiladas recipe is not the enchiladas in the book, though, right?
Yeah, it is. It's just, we put sour cream in there. It's just the same recipe, just, yeah.
Linda says she got a pressure cooker for Christmas, still in box, lol.
Well, get it out, Linda, and start going for it.
Are there some recipes in the book you can recommend for wealthy weight loss meals?
Yeah, just cut back on the amount that you eat. Really, that's what it boils down to. So if you're going to have a cup of rice, have a half a cup of rice. Add more veggies.
And
you know, we just add more, Jack, we just add more cut up cucumbers and carrots and eat those instead of eating more rice. If I'm still hungry after dinner, that's what I do.
Unless your Dave who gets told that your weight needs to be slightly higher, and then instead of doing 1 cup of rice, you do 3 cups.
Liz said your yawn is making her tired.
Sorry, I'm really tired today. So, my recipe on my hot fudge sauce, Denise wants to know, do you sweeten or unsweeten cocoa? Unsweetened baking cocoa. So, well, yeah, unsweetened baking cocoa, yeah.
Sorry, I was looking for more here. We do have more. How much, Linda asked how much different is Dining on a Dime than Not Just Beans? Is one an update of the other, or are they different books?
Dining on a Dime is an update of Not Just Beans. It has 40 more recipes and like 120 new tips or something like that.
Sherry says we should make enchiladas for one of the shows.
Yes, I will. I will do that. I will make enchiladas for one of the shows.
Yum.
I think I made our stacked enchiladas. Those are on YouTube.
Kathleen says, have you ever thought of laminating the pages of your cookbook?
No, because I have 2,500 out in the garage, so I can just go get a new one. But one of our viewers did give me a really good idea. She said that she finds the page and she sticks it inside a freezer bag, and then she can see it and it stays clean. So I think that's a brilliant idea.
So then it doesn't...
And if we were to print them with laminated pages for everyone that bought it, it would probably double the price, right?
Oh, it'd probably triple or quadruple the price if we laminated it, yeah.
So, yeah.
Just think in a year or so when you have like a couple million subscribers, if YouTube stops
unsubscribing everybody. Yeah, if you're on YouTube, please resubscribe and make sure you're subscribed. YouTube's leading our subscribers, and I am sure it's not people just that are like really old, because they're people that have just subscribed and they're like, wait a minute, I'm not getting notifications, what happened? And so I have to tell them, resubscribe, because YouTube has unsubscribed you. We don't know why they're doing it.
So Louise said, just a thought, maybe get someone in Australia to distribute your books, and now your mom is volunteering to move there so she can sell them for us.
There you go.
All right, let's see.
Her and Ellie could live there.
Yeah, Jonathan says I will not go to loud restaurants. That's a big problem with Tara and I try to go out because the noise makes her super sick.
Yeah.
I can just see all the blood go out of her face in like 5 minutes if we stay.
Yeah, it makes me really mad when
Can we like stop soon? I'm
we
tired.
do that.
Mary says, look for the pages with the most stains.
Around 6 minutes.
So I guess a couple people were commenting about the little bit blurry or occasionally buffering. We think we've improved some of the problems, but we weren't sure, so we're kind of keeping an eye on that. So if you're having big problems and you haven't mentioned it,
No, don't. That's
you might
fine.
just let us know.
Don't mess with it.
1,000 what?
Losing 1,000. Losing a.
Oh yeah, we lost 1,000 just in the last 30 days. I went back and looked because I'm like, everyone says how much they love us, but then these people keep saying, why can't we see you? So I went back and looked at my subscriber analytics on YouTube, and we have lost more than 40% of our subscribers. So 40% of the people that sign up, our YouTube is unsubscribing, and we don't know why. It's really frustrating.
It's not just happening to us.
We could have been at 150,000 subscribers by now.
And people, if you're subscribed to me, I'm not uploading videos until I'm better because I'm like coughing.
So what could I do to
Really
go
bad.
viral?
Oh,
And then we'll get 1 million subscribers.
Well, I guess dumping the tea all over the table didn't help. So. Sue says just checked on Amazon.uk and I can buy liquid smoke there.
Oh,
That's good to know.
good. You might try, if you like barbecue flavor, you'll like liquid smoke. It's really good.
Yay. All right.
So-
Well, let's see. It looks like Dave, did you see anything on YouTube that I haven't
No.
addressed?
No, but I need to post. I need to give people my YouTube link.
Lana says, I love your advice on watching portion control to help with weight loss. Yes.
Yeah.
You're getting lots of loves and likes. I'm not sure which
See,
part.
everybody loves our snow day video. We need to do that again. Christine, yes, we do have some Valentine's recipes on our website. And we have 10 ways to romance your husband. Ooh la la.
Maybe we better go.
Oh no! Please don't be talking about new
Yes,
stuff.
so
like
we're
that.
going to start doing Valentine's stuff probably in about, probably in a week or so. We'll be doing Valentine's stuff already.
Your mom says, with regard to moving to Australia to sell books, or to mail books from there, she said, I will sacrifice for the cause.
She'll sacrifice for the cause, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jack.
Oh, boy.
Let's see. Were you answering Christine's question
Yes.
about the Valentine's recipes? Okay. And Marianne said, I also loved your family snow day. It looked like lots of fun. The only part I didn't like was the first time Jack went down the hill and landed on his face.
Poor
baby.
guy. Come here, Jack.
You know, if you
Everybody
notice,
feels
though,
bad when you face planted and you were crying. They felt so bad. Come here. Let's show them how you lived.
if you notice, I said something about that earlier in the video because it seems like it always happens at the beginning, and somebody wants to
Look
go
at
home.
this face. He made it. Did you make it? Did you make it? The cuteness.
No. All the wipeouts were fun except for 2 of them.
All the wipeouts were fun except 2 of
The
them.
first one and the last one were not very.
Yeah.
And Jeanette, you should have a pie fight with me. That would be a viral show, I'm sure.
What flavor of pie do you want?
I'll have cherry.
Cherry? Cherry? Oh, yeah, cherry.
Or apple.
Yeah.
I
With
could
cherry
throw
pie soap work?
Cherry sounds good. Well, it wouldn't be quite as tasty.
What about the? Wait, are you still doing cherry?
We need a
syrup?
cream
cherry
pie for
soap.
you, though, so it can be like the old movies.
Yeah, no kidding.
Michelle says, oh, cute young man, Jack.
Uh-oh. Yeah, maybe we need to go to Australia. Do we take a boat?
Yeah, well, I would be happy to go.
All
All right, guys. Yeah?
Oh my goodness, I wanted to hug that boy. Poor Jack in the snow.
Yes, Mom felt so bad for him. We cut out about 3/4 of that whole scene because it went on for quite a while. But poor little guy. And then Dad wrapped him up in the scarf and he couldn't breathe.
Well, first I tried to dry his face on my shirt and he freaked out about that. But usually it seems like one of them always has that happen at the beginning and they want to go home and we keep them there and then the first time they slide down, everything's fine after that.
Yeah. Candy. Oh, by the way, Candy, your soap turned out, and it should be done in about 2 more weeks. So, Candy, what I do with the leftover evaporated milk is I just use it in my baking, or I'll make. You are pushing it, boy.
I'm trying to stall so then we don't leave the thing because people are still chatting.
Okay. What do I do with what do I do with what? Evaporated milk. I make 1.5. I make a batch that's 1.5 times usually if I want to use all the evaporated milk. Otherwise, I will save it and use it in my baking.
Oh wow, that was so funny.
Ooh. Sorry, Lori said is the second version of Dining on a Dime ready yet? I would love to purchase that.
No, not yet.
We're
Mom
moving
and
forward.
I haven't worked on it yet. I mean, we've got 3 chapters done, I think. 2 or 3 chapters done, but...
Cat Lover said, I made the taco seasoning on page 305 and everybody loved it. It's good. You didn't answer all these right.
No.
Linda was asking if we could post the Instagram link. Is there a specific link that we could post sometime?
Well, I think you have to do it on your phone. Hold on, let me see if I can get a link here.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah?
Carol wants to know what is the topic next time.
Oh, you guys, stop asking me what the topic is, because I don't plan
does it think
until
ahead?
about 5 minutes before the show.
It's Instagram.
Cheeseburger rolls.
Hey, it's Instagram.com/living on a dime, and I'm going to paste it in.
Let's see. What should I do on Wednesday? Do you guys have any requests for Wednesday?
Cat Lover asks, can you freeze the evaporated milk?
Yes, you can freeze it in little ice cube trays, and that equals 2 tablespoons. And well, most ice cube trays are, and you can do it like that. Yeah, we're on the Homestead Network on Wednesday. What should we do? I don't know what we should do. Let me think.
Cheeseburger rolls.
Cheeseburger rolls.
How about like a dog bowl?
I don't know. If you guys have any requests, let me know and I'll make
no big
something.
fudge
But
cookies. We have like
I
5
already
requests.
did no baked fudge cookies though.
We have 5 requests for no big fudge.
6,
7, not really.
Did you already answer this one?
What size of cookie scoops? So it's about 1/4 of a, no. Is it 1/4 of a cup? Oh shoot, I can't remember for sure.
She said it should say on the side.
Sue and Jamie both say sourdough bread.
Sourdough bread.
Two.
Jamie, did you grab that towel?
Oh, yeah.
Jamie said, how rude, that towel is for looks, not use.
I know, Jamie.
I said, but
I just about thumped him because Mom ironed it.
Cheeseburger rolls.
Mom ironed it when she was here, so now that means I have to wash it and iron it, and Mom's not going to be back till June, so now I have to iron it again. That's okay. I'll put up Sue's towel again.
Do you want to... We're pretty close to the end. Do you want to answer that?
I already answered that.
Okay.
Hold up. And I haven't gotten any suggestions.
All right.
Oh,
No
Cat Lover says
suggestions.
Cheeseburger rolls. I see 4 people with cheeseburger rolls.
When will Jill Part 15 be?
Jill Part 15. I have no idea, guys. We're doing some right now on how Mom dealt with her housing and groceries and that kind of thing, so we're getting those up.
But those
Mary
are more
Allen
tips
says
than...
emojis.
Yeah, those are tips on how she lived on $500 a month. The actual things she did to live on $500 a month.
Carrie Allen says poop emoji soap.
Michelle said, bless your
Shannon
heart.
says breakfast for dinner.
Breakfast. I thought about doing baking mix, showing you guys how to make homemade baking mix, like homemade biscuit. Stop.
But it's cool. I
Hey,
get to do
stop.
bottle flips on the side of a table.
Michelle's... And in light of this, Michelle said, bless your heart, love your real motherly breathing. So...
What page is that? Cheeseburger rolls
My
again?
family has this thing where they just have to pound everything, and I just about flipped my lid.
Wendy asked, should we use 80, 90, or 93% ground beef?
I use 80, but you can use any of it. So
Don't stop it yet. I'm looking for something.
Christine wants to know if you make candles too. She knows you make soap.
I am going to be making candles probably in the next week or 2. I don't make them to sell, but I'm just going to make some
Sorry.
just because I want to try it. So,
Uh-oh, now they're asking for us to do the pie fight video. Can you imagine
Okay.
how long it would take to make the pies and then how quickly we would splat them all?
That would be bad.
Cheeseburger rolls, page
Anyway.
181.
That looks like pretty much it.
Homemade croutons. I did homemade croutons, Karen. So you might look on YouTube for the homemade croutons. I did a video on that.
Cheeseburger rolls, page 182, right there.
Dave's favorite.
We need to do it. Everyone vote for cheeseburger rolls in the chat.
I already
Oh.
did it.
Well, too bad.
Hey,
We need
Becky
it
says,
again.
hey, Am.
Sup?
I was like, how did Becky know you were here? Oh, Leona says baking mix and things you make.
Yeah,
that
I
you
thought
accidentally-
about doing the baking mix because I have
Pick it
some
up.
really good muffins, mini muffins that I make with it that are really good. So maybe I'll do Okay, I will do baking mix on Wednesday. Homemade baking mix, homemade Bisquick, whatever you want to call it. So
All right.
Dave's channel.
Debbie wants to know what the name
What's
of
the
your
name
channel
of your
is, Dave.
Dave? What's the name of your channel?
Hold on. I mean,
Dave will put the link in there for you real quick. He's gonna grab it. He got it. Okay, guys, we will let you go.
Wait, is that M's channel or Dave's
do my
channel?
duties.
I think
We
that's
will-
M's channel.
I wasn't moving. I need to do my.
Oh, no, it's Dave. Okay.
Okay.
Brother,
All right.
duties.
We will be back on Wednesday with the Homestead Network.com. And
Jamie says I can come make her family cheeseburger rolls.
it's amazing we get through a show.
Charlene says just share what you're doing for dinner.
Hey, let's
bye,
watch Mom
Marianne.
have a stroke.
Yes. So, goodbye, everybody. Homestead Network on Wednesday night, 4:30 Mountain Time. Join us. Subscribe, like, share. Please click the little thumbs up button. That helps us a lot.
Yep, thanks a lot. It's great seeing you guys tonight.
Bye.
Hold up. I'm almost. Okay.
Okay,
Bye,
Jack.
Facebook.
We're going to have a discussion about noise during the show.
Wait, where's my. Oh.
Did the chupa cup?